everybody, Sick this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, headed both out to Big Lots and out to Kmart, got myself some great titles, so let's take a look at what I got. The first title I picked up from Big Lots was Monday Night Mayhem. Got this for $3. Now it's a complete blind buy, really know nothing about it, but reading the synopsis and seeing the cast sounded pretty interesting to me, so definitely had to grab this one, especially for only $3. Figured it was a good deal, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. The next title I picked up for only $5 was Holiday Treats. Now I do have another DVD called Christmas Treats, also put out by Paramount, also part of the TV sets releases, and it actually contains completely different holiday episodes. So when I saw this, I at first thought I already had it. I thought it was the same as Christmas Treats, but the more I started thinking about it after I saw what episodes were on the back, I started thinking, I think these are different episodes. I don't think these are the same episodes on the other DVD I have. So sure enough, looked it up on my phone, and yes, this is completely different. Almost the same exact packaging, almost the same exact name, but different episodes. And this comes to episodes of I Love Lucy, Honeymooners, Andy Griffith Show, The Brady Bunch, Taxi, Family Ties, Frasier, and Wings. And again, all Christmas-related episodes, so this is going to be a great watch during the holiday season. Then I headed over to the Big Lots Halloween section, and within there they had some DVDs. I only ended up picking up 2 titles, both were $5 a piece, and they both happened to be John Carpenter titles, and the first one was Prince of Darkness, a movie that I've actually never heard of. This is a John Carpenter movie that has escaped me for whatever reason. I just didn't know about this one. So I looked up reviews online. This gets fantastic reviews, mostly 5 out of 5 stars. So from what I've read, this is a great movie, so for $5, definitely had to pick it up. And the last title I grabbed from Big Lots was They Live, a fantastic John Carpenter film. One of my favorites. Already have this one on VHS, so I'm getting this one to replace that VHS copy. But I'm very happy to finally get a DVD copy of this because I love this film. It's super cheesy, it's super ridiculous, but it is a hell of a lot of fun. Love Roddy Piper in this. He's great. Of course, he's corny, he's cheesy, but he's fantastic. A movie I would highly recommend for those of you who love cheese. So definitely check this one out. I'm very happy I finally got myself a DVD copy. Then I headed over to Kmart and picked myself up 3 titles, all for $5 a piece, and the first one was The Good Son, a movie that I'm grabbing simply to replace my VHS copy. A great film, one I actually haven't seen in a few years, so I think I'll be watching this one this Halloween season. Definitely remember loving this one, so definitely had to get it on DVD. Then I grabbed Flaming Star, and as I've said, I'm trying to get the entire Elvis filmography, so one more down for $5, definitely had to grab it. And the last title I picked up today was Mr. Majestic, starring the great Charles Bronson. This film here was a blind buy. I had heard of it, but really didn't know anything about it. After reading the synopsis, I definitely knew I'd be picking this one up. Sounds great. From what I gather, Charles Bronson, once again, just plays a badass character, and he is fantastic at doing that. So for $5, this was a must-buy. So that's it for what I bought today, so now let's try watch. And today I checked out the unrated version of Paul. And this was something I was really looking forward to seeing, because I'm a big fan of movies like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I think those movies are fantastic. They're some of my all-time favorite comedies, so I was definitely looking forward to seeing this, and I'd also heard really good things as well. Now, let me start off with the bad. First off, this movie in no way whatsoever should be compared to Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead. Those 2 movies, yes, you can compare them to each other. They're great films. They kind of have the same feeling. They're fantastic. I would highly recommend them. This movie just doesn't have that feeling. The other 2 movies kind of felt like British films, whereas this one just feels like another kind of, mediocre American comedy. And it's good. It was something I'd recommend. It was funny. I enjoyed it. But again, I would use the word mediocre to describe this. It wasn't anything fantastic. But now onto the good stuff. Like I said, it was funny. I enjoyed the entire cast. I thought they were great as well. I love all the jokes in this. If you're a fan of sci-fi movies, this is one to see. This movie is just constantly giving you winks and nods to other sci-fi movies. There are points where I just laughed out loud just from great quotes and great little scenes that they threw in the movie just to kind of say, hey, this is a wink and nod to this movie or that movie. Sigourney Weaver in here, there's some great lines. I wouldn't say necessarily that she uses, but used against her. I won't spoil it, but especially at the end, there's a great line for her that just really made me laugh just that they threw that in there. So, you know, it was a decent movie. I'm not saying this was a bad movie. It is something that I would say, yes, check out. If you like comedies, if you like sci-fi, it is one to see. But unfortunately, like I said, you can't compare this movie to Hot Fuzz. You can't compare this movie to Shaun of the Dead. It is nothing like those movies. Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, you know, put those up on a pedestal. They are fantastic comedies. This one, just again, kind of another mediocre American comedy. So, in the end, would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. I would say this is one to see, but is anything special? Definitely not. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Definitely got some great titles on Big Lots and from Kmart. Looking forward to seeing all those. And watching the unrated version of Paul, like I said, it was a decent movie. It was funny, had some great moments. If you're a sci-fi fan, you'll get a kick out of it. If you like comedies, I'm sure you'll find it to be very funny. But in the end, it just was somewhat mediocre. Wasn't what I was hoping. I was hoping for another Shaun of the Dead or another Hot Fuzz, and I most certainly did not get that. But like I said, yeah, I would recommend checking it out if you like sci-fi and if you like comedy. You'll enjoy it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.